Hey guys, what's going on? Kaka Carrot Cake, aka Ty, and today we're going to be talking about how many stones we can expect from the 350 million download celebration. I have the 300 million download celebration pulled up here, and we're just going to use this as a reference, because honestly we don't have anything to go off, any concrete information to go off of yet, other than it's about 99% confirmed that it's going to be Majin Buu themed, so this is what we saw at the start, but we're actually going to be starting from here, the list of the stones. So, this is off the global campaign as well. So, in total, we'll start with the total. Get 1,070 stones. That's free to play. Those are just given out throughout the celebration. So, we got 50 stones from watching the live stream, which is right here. If you do remember, that's when they announced it. They fully showed off the Gohan and the Cell. I almost said Piccolo. Gohan and the Cell, and then they brought out the features where you can change the home screen wallpaper, and then there was like the versus the Japanese, which we've had before. This was not the first time. The new characters. Oh, for the Super Battle Road stages, because we got new Super Battle Road stages. The new events, a new virtual Dokkan, the battlefield. Oh, and the Chamber of Spirit and Time, which we will get to momentarily. And then they Gohan and Cell show up. And this was really cool because they just gave a quick synopsis of everything that was going to be happening during the 300 million download celebration. And then at the end they gave us enough for one multi, which is honestly like a lot considering, because they usually don't give us that many. But yeah, so that's just 50 for you don't even need to watch the live stream, you just got them. And then we had the countdown towards the countdown for the new for the 300 million download celebration. So it was just 10 for logging in. You got 19 for doing all the. They put out the. Let me see down here. They put out a. Where is it? Was it this one? I'm not 100% sure. It might have been before. Is the countdown stuff before that? But they put out a countdown. Here we go. They put out. Where is this? These androids in action. So that's where you got the Goku. Oh no, was it this one? I don't know. Oh no, it was this. It was definitely this one. Androids in action. You got the SSR Goku, and then you got the Vegeta that came out. The medal got added to awaken that SDR Vegeta that was out before that. And then you had 30 stones from login campaigns. There are so many campaigns during this celebration. It's wild. So it was that's not the first one. I don't think it was the bingo. It was the first Cell Games we get, and that was it. So we got the tickets for summoning, and then you got like a bunch of stuff for just clearing. It was like they did so much stuff to prepare us for this. It was kind of insane. Like tickets, Kais, orbs. Like it's crazy. There's no stones from this, but I mean tickets are basically free multis, right? So. From 30 from Facebook, so there must have been stones in here somewhere. Do we just get stones for completing it all? I'm not 100% sure. Oh, it was for this stuff. Oh, 7 days to global. Yeah, so it was just for this stuff. You get the changing. It was just they're just trying to give us free stones, which no one should get mad at, right? Yeah, it was literally just from mission 6. Yeah. Okay, cool. And just getting likes and comments and stuff on Facebook posts. Interesting. And then if you did the returning. So if you like didn't log in and then logged in for a while, you could get an extra 40 stones, which I personally don't do. I don't do the logging in and not logging in stuff because I want to get that 1,000-day Goku and then eventually the 2,000-day Goku. So I don't do this stuff personally. Then there was a world tournament like as it started, if I remember correctly. So and then I think there's another one. Yeah, there is another world tournament. But yeah, there was one this was when we had the 2 world tournaments back to back. So there was like one starting, one ended, and then like 2 weeks later we got another one, which was kind of crazy. And that gave you 152. So the only thing you basically have to do is you have to do this. I mean, you should participate in the Facebook and login campaign, like the Facebook campaigns, because it honestly helps everybody. So there's no point not to do it. This you had to grind in, but I mean, you get like. I think these are just from completing. I'm not sure. I can't remember how the World Tournament rewards work, but I'm pretty sure that's just, yeah, for excluding local rewards. So I think that's just for finishing the missions. Like, you don't have to go super ham. I usually just go hard enough to finish the 30 million damage missions, and then I usually dip out after that. And then we hit part 1 of the anniversary. Just scroll back up to here. And then, so you get the login bonus, obviously. And then you get, there's missions, the worldwide missions, get a ton of Dragon Stones. Which are these, basically. These are like, so this is just for logging in. This is for doing your daily, 36 stones for daily missions, that's a lot. Part in missions, just completing the first part of the missions. And then we have Eat Up and Fight mission. What's that? Eat Up and Fight. Oh, here it is. So these are just, must be extra missions. Oh, let's just show me, sure. Obtain Dragon Stone, I guess it's just extra missions. And then you have the Hercule, so that's the tile breaking thing right here. So we just have to break the tile. It was just for key nuking, so you just gotta make sure you have these units awoken and ready to go. And then you have the Cell Story Saga event, which is this one. I'm not sure where that is, but it's down here somewhere. There it is. The Cell game. And then, so this is how you get the Vegeta, and this is how you got the Goku and Gohan. That's that. And then there's that's the missions you get. Gohan and Cell Dokkan events, so that would be on the wrong one. We don't need that anymore. Which would be up here, because this is in really weird order. These two. Also, if you do all the stages of the new Super Battle Road, you get 60, which might be hard for some people, but if you play, they were just category stages. They were just the new category stages. To be fair, I think I finished doing the new stages every single one once a few months ago, but I take my time with that stuff. But if you were to blast, it would probably be a bit too hard. Getting #1 in the App Store, because that would mean, like, for us now, that means, like, a bunch of places have to get it, but back then it was probably we just got so much money. We were in first for a few days or whatever, so they gave us enough. So this was just, they gave us 50 more, too, for just doing a good job. And then these are for doing Dokkan Battlefield. So, just from part 1, and the only thing that's kind of hard here is the Super Battle Road, and we'll say hard in quotation marks. You get 500 stones. 500 stones. That's crazy. And then there's some decent stone sales, if I remember correctly. Yeah, like the 32 for 10 in Canadian is not too bad. That's a good one that I usually always pick up. If this is on every day again, that's usually pretty good. It's like $1 for 6 stones. That's actually not too bad either. And we do get another redstone, so hopefully they'll put Cell and Omega Shenron and like all those guys in the shop. And then we have the Spirit of Chamber in Time. That's only 1 stone. I think it was, yeah. This was cool though, because I think it gave you a bunch of experience, and then every day it gave you a Kai. So it was you should farm up the keys for that. It was definitely worth it. And then we hit part 2 here, and then we'll go look at the roads for part 2. So in part 2, you get 19 stones for missions, 35 for that's a dragon. That's another campaign. Here it is. So this was just fulfill all the conditions, kind of do Dokkan awaken a certain amount of units. So this kind of the thing like the Trunks thing that we finished in 1 day, though, which would have been on global, which was wild. So just this was the second part of the Cell. Oh, this was the second part of the Cell thing, yep, and this was for the Easy A's of the Gohan and Goku and the Vegeta and Trunks. And this was for the Easy A for well, that was the Easy A, that's not an that was the, oh my gosh, the Raid, oh my gosh, I couldn't remember what it was called, the Raid, of course. For the Cell Raid, which doesn't look to be here, which is kind of weird, but, But that was for the Cell Raid, that's what that was for. And then there's the 2 Infinite Dragon Ball History, and then the 60 stones you get from completing all the missions. So doing Dragon Ball History is always worth it. And then we had that second World Tournament that I was talking about. And then we had another first place. The Supreme Kai Battle Challenge. What was that? I don't remember that. Let's go back to the top. Is that up here? Supreme Kai Challenge. Supreme Challenge? I don't know. Because that's the Easy A. I guess this is it, yeah. I don't remember this at all, but that's cool. Nonetheless, more free stones, what can you say? Cell Bingo, I do remember that. That was cool. I think you just had to do certain... It was just a bingo sheet that you had to fill up. Does this still exist? Oh, it just takes you to the Dokkan page, whatever. Not worth it then. And then... So at the part 1 was crazy with 500, and then part 2 still really good with 315 for a total of 1,040. So 1,070, sorry. And I was thinking, what I meant to say there was, even if you don't get the 40 for doing the returning campaign, that's still at 1,030 stones. So that's still crazy, right? So even if you don't do the returning bonus, that's such a big amount of stones that you don't even need to, like, save. I mean, you should save your stones for this, obviously, because that's never a bad idea. But, like, you look at, like, you get this one was amazing because you got the character slots too. But, like, you shouldn't be worried if you don't think you have a lot of stones after the 5th year anniversary. They go pretty ham on free stones for this, and the sales aren't too bad. So hopefully everyone will be ready and have good luck with the 350 million download celebration. 1,000 stones for free. That's pretty crazy. But I think I'm going to end it off here. I hope everybody has a good... Hey, sorry about that. My recording stopped for some reason. Hey, if you liked the video, leave a like. If you didn't like the video, leave a dislike. Let me know what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong in the comments. If you hit that big red subscribe button, we'll be trying to get more info on the 350 million download celebration the moment it comes out. I'm watching Twitter, I'm watching Facebook, I'm watching YouTube, trying to get all the info on the 350 million download celebration. And I hope everybody has a good day. Bye, guys.